Hi guys, this is Mike G from Mr. GTV, live and interactive on the Mr. GTV Facebook channel. You're watching this as a recording. If you want to watch the live and interactive, you need to subscribe, which is free, to Mr. GTV, capital M R GTV, capital M, small r, capital GTV on Facebook. There'll be a link where you're viewing this on the YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing tarot readings. I'm a psychic, I'm a mentalist, and I work with the cards, I work with the people who are interactive with me, and I work with higher consciousness, and I'll be giving them guidance for their entertainment, which I've got to say by law. So I'm just waiting now for Sharon. I'm waiting for somebody to write something on the screen. So if you give me a number between 0, hiya Helen, give me a number Helen, between 0 and 64. Do you have a fan on as your sound is noisy? Yeah, just a moment. Let me just see if that's the problem. Okay, maybe that's better, Sharon, and I appreciate you telling me that. So Faye, okay, that's wonderful. So I'm going to go, so I've got 8 for Helen. Is the sound better now, guys? Is the sound better? 8 for Helen. I've got 61 for Sharon. And I've got 47 for Faye. Fantastic. Okay, well Sharon came in first, so I'm going to work with Sharon to start with. You've given me 61. Can you just give me an okay if the sound's okay now? Is the sound... Yes, perfect. Okay, appreciate that, Sharon. We live and learn. I'm all mic'd up, but there was a fan on. It's a warm night, as you know, in Thailand. So, but I have got my water. If you guys are doing metaphysical work, lots of water. It lets the energy flow through you. So just watch what happens here now. Okay, Sharon. Right, so you've given me 61. Okay, so straight away, 61. The 6 is you are asking a question, which we know you're asking a question, but 6 signifies that you're asking a question at the moment in your life, not just here in the live. And the 1 is the I am. So you're asking a question about yourself. And the answer of 6 and 1 is 7, which is heaven. So it's a spiritual question. It's about divinity, which means it's about purpose in your life. Now, you might not know that's what you're asking, but I'm telling you that's what I'm being guided to explain to you. So there might be lots of things going in your life, but the reason that you've checked in here tonight is because there's a direction in your life that you want some guidance on. So I'm going to count down 61 cards, but there's 65 in the deck, so I'm going to take 4 off the bottom. So that would be 65, 64, 63, 62, and you're seeing it first, 61, and it's solitude. So this is time for you to be alone, and this lady, okay, has come out of the castle. So at the moment you're out of your comfort zone. At the moment you've not got the safety that... Hiya Natalie, give me a number between 0 and 65 and I'll work with you after I've done Helen, Sharon's and Faye's reading. Stay with me. Thanks for joining me. So this is you studying, and you're in a blue dress, which to me, I mean, when that card is pulled under different circumstances, I say different things. I'm just guided to say this to you. Hello, Pauline Pierce. Give me a number between 0 and 65. So it's things that need to be said. Things need to be said, Sharon. And you can be outspoken. You can be a force to be reckoned with. But for some reason, you're keeping your silence. You're keeping it inside you. And it's about being learned. It's about learning that at the moment you're going through a learning curve, and there's books to be, the qualifications, skill sets that you've got to acquire, and you've got to get yourself on your own to learn these things, and you've got to get out of your comfort zone. Now, what we actually said is that the number 6, I said right at the beginning before we pulled the card, was you asking a question. Well, there's the 6, which is the 9 upside down. But the card was presented like this. So the 6 is the world with the tail going up, you asking a question. And the answer is learning. So there's a skill set that you've got to acquire, and you've got to get on your own, and it's about communication. Now, I'm just going to ask you, Sharon, does that make sense? Doesn't have to, but I'm just going to ask you, does that make sense for you? Because I'm going to pull another card for you now, because this is where I take over. So while you're confirming if it makes sense, yes or no, and if you're enjoying this, just give me some likes and some hearts and send me some energy, guys. It's going to take a leap of faith, and it's going to take some change. So I said that you've got to come out. Thank you. So it says that you've got to come out your comfort zone, and I said here that you've got to come out of your castle. It's rather like the castle is a protection, and that's your safety net. So you've got to step out of your safety net, and it needs a leap of faith. This card that I pulled for you says obstacles and challenges, but obstacles and challenges are to be overcome. Obstacles you can go over or around, and challenges you can rise to. In fact, in history, countries that have been challenged and have risen to the challenge survive. Countries that are successful and don't change die, and there's been lots of evidence in history, and that is relevant for you. So you've got to go through a change of learning. You've got to be prepared to speak up for yourself, and as I say, it's about communication. You have got lots of energy. This is very spot on, you're saying. I appreciate that. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, on this recording, you can't see the comments. I really encourage you, I'm working with 2 cameras, I really encourage you to go to the Mr. GTV Facebook platform and see what's being said. I will be going live on YouTube, but tonight I'm live on Facebook. So you have got a lot of spiritual support. There's lots of your soul guides. There's lots of your, hello Michelle, there's lots of a number between 0 and 65. Right, so there's lots of spiritual guidance and spiritual support. Spiritual guidance is coming through the cards, and Spirit want you to do that. In other words, your passed over loved ones, and also the people that have been with you who maybe haven't got bodies. 37, Michelle. Okay, thank you. I'll get to you. And I'm going to pull another card from another deck, because I work with 2 decks, and then I'm going to move on for you, because I've got to get through some people, but I just want to give you a starting point for investigation for yourself. Time alone, learning, better vocabulary, better communication skills, more assertive, come out of your comfort zone, leap of faith. You've got to trust yourself. You are your own best expert, and you've got to get out of the boundaries and the prison that you've created for yourself and go for it. And this is the card that I'm pulling from this deck. Okay, so this comes up, looks negative, it's called the burden, but I actually said, interestingly enough, that the 6 was, you couldn't, I've just picked that from this deck, and there's 120 cards here, and the number 6 is coming up a lot. So I've got a feeling on the 6th of July, you've heard it here first, Sharon, the 6th of July is going to be relevant to the transformation of this, evolving of this story. So let me know, and let the group know what happens on the 6th. Be aware of that what I'm talking about here is going to manifest on the 6th of this month. That's exciting. Okay, so but what it is you're carrying a burden. You're carrying too many things that are weighing you down. And this is why the card said solitude. You've got to make this journey on your own. You can't carry all these people. It's almost like I want to say to you, at the moment it feels like the straw that broke the camel's back, and it's weakening you. You've got to find your power, and you're going to do it on your own. And you've got to remove all these burdens. You can't fight everybody's battles. At the moment, you've got challenges and obstacles of your own, and you'll do it because you've got Spirit on your side. You don't even need to hold anybody's hand or be guided by anybody. You're going to be doing this on your own. Okay, yes, wow, Sharon, that's where you are with that card and that number, as I say, and the 6 has come up quite significantly, and I'm taking that as the 6th of this month. It's the 6th of the 6th, actually, thinking about it. It's the 6th of the 6th, isn't it? 6th of June. That's powerful. Okay, so I'm going to go now with Faye, who chose 47. And here we go with Faye. So 4 is stability. It's all square. It's like the square breathing, 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 breath. So it's all square. So it's creating balance, and it's the 4th chakra for the heart. So it's about love. And the 7 is about the development and evolution of your 7 chakras. So that's all about sort of making sure that you're rooted, making sure that you're gender assigned. In other words, that you're on a mission equally balanced between your feminine and masculine energy, that you've got lots of solar plexus power, that you've got personal power, that you're heart centered, that you're doing things that you love and loving things that you do, that you're verbal and vocal, as I've just said just a moment ago to Sharon, that you're on a mission, that you're visionary, and that you're spiritually connected. So that's what that means. And the 7 and the 4 gives 11, which is the angel number. And I'm not surprised, Faye, that you've got the angel number. I'm not surprised, Faye, that you've got the angel number, that you're an earth angel, and that you're far more than the sum of the jobs that you do, the invisible you, behind all the titles that you give yourself. You've been put here on a mission to do far more than just your job. And I think, you know, and I've just got that from the 47. So let's go to the 47th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I hope you're enjoying this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I work with numbers and not pick a card because I'm remote from you, I'm distant from you, and I work with the numbers as well. I'm going to have another 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're seeing it before me. It's upside down, which means that spirit, if it was that way up, it would be you could control this. You would have your hands on this, Faye. But this is spirit's got its hands on. And this doesn't surprise me. It's new beginnings and woman on top of the world. 0 point, still point. Can't make it up, can you? You know what I'm talking about, Faye, with still point. Okay, 0 point. Okay. Things going full circle. I'm going to say that you've been at this place before, but last time you messed it up. And that I'm saying that with the greatest of respect. You're being given a second chance with a new potentiality to do something amazing. I'm looking at 2 cameras here. If you wonder why I'm not looking here, because I'm working with YouTube and I'm working with Facebook. So that's the card. You're on top of the world. You've got your bags packed. You've got your utility belt. You've got your staff. This is your staff that you've got to learn to lean on, but it's on your left-hand side. They are there to spiritually and socially support you, not actually to lead you on male energy. I know you understand more than anybody at the moment right and left-hand bias. So they're in your left hand. That they're actually your feminine companionship support. They're not your governor channel. You're the governor channel. You're on top of the world. You've come through the door. And it's all new beginnings, and that's what that is. Now I'm going to pick a card for you now. So for the benefit of people that don't know Faye, have you got new beginnings? You can write it on the screen. Okay, have you got new beginnings, Faye? That's the card that I've picked for you. And again, we had the 6 before, and this is the 9. And the 9 is the divine. Okay, it's the 9 is the divine. It's finding your, yes, amazing. It's finding your major definite purpose beyond the job to aid humanity, to fulfill your mission as an earth angel. Yeah, and okay, Faye's agreeing with that on YouTube, just in case you can't see the writing. Now this is you. You've got to the top, and again, there's your staff. Now that's interesting because the staff on this picture is in your right hand. So you've gone a long way on your own as the governor, and you're at the top of it, and you're taking a bit of a rest there, and you're looking out and you've got other peaks. You've got other mountains to climb, and this is the new beginning. So you've only just started, Faye. You've only just started this very, very exciting journey where you are exactly where you need to be. You've got your governor channel male power, you've got your female spirituality and all the companions and females around you, which is brilliant socially and energetically. Yeah, you're on a mission greater than just the title of your job. So the job is a platform to make you materialistically successful, but it's far more than that. It's about doing something for humanity and community. So you're creating a legacy. And these words are coming to me, yeah? And there's other mountains to climb. I'm going to take the 9th month, which is September, as a significant month, which will be when you're going to start to not only succeed where you are, but you're going to find in September other opportunities, other mountains that you'll be at the bottom of. You're at the top of yours at the moment, but there's other ones that you're going to be at the top of. Yes, okay, there are projects in communities that you'd love to do. September, the cards say. I'm going to pick a card from my Osho deck for you, as I did with the other lady. Okay. So at the moment, this is coming up with the outsider card. This deck keeps it real. You're going to have to change because there's certain places that you can't get in. Interesting this. There's certain places where you will get in, but at the moment you can't get in. And it comes up with May. So we know that September, you're going to be given an opportunity to go up a new mountain to get to another peak. But I would suggest that where you are at the moment, you're not going to get that potentiality, that you're not equipped for it yet. And if you went for it now, you'd be an outsider. So in other words, you're not in that community. You haven't had that networking invitation. This is suggesting, so you're locked out of that. But from May, you're going to be invited to something that maybe in the past you might have thought, that's not for me. When that happens in May, say yes. Yes opens doors. Yes will unlock, take the chain off this. And it might be a bit of fear that's holding you back as well. So this is a child. Okay, you've got to be playful, which you are. But when this comes up, this is going to be something that's playful or something that's around children. So that gives you a clue. It's going to be not a serious thing. It's not going to be super corporate. I mean, you'll need your corporate head on, but it's going to be a fun project. That's what I need to say. And you're going to walk through this and start that journey in September. And the offer's going to come in May. That's not. Where are we now? That's interesting. I'm actually just talking and we've gone, we're out. Okay, let me just backtrack on that. I'm just realising something now because I'm on a roll here. I'm going to ask you, has something already come up to you in May that is playful and involves children, Faye? So, Faye, what happened in May? Write it on the screen. Did something happen in May? First question I've asked, and I've been on 25 minutes. It's possible. It's possible. You're saying no. Okay, I can take that because that's your experience. And what I'm saying is that wait for that to come round again. The suggestion is here, and sometimes it comes to you when you're not thinking about it. And when I've asked you the question now, you might not bring it to mind, but we can talk about it again. I'm going to suggest to you that everything else that I've said is right. Nothing like that happened in May. It's come up with 5 for you, so I took May. It's come up with 5, so I took May. See what happens on the 5th of this month, but you are going to be working in a playful, fun thing, less corporate, and that next mountain comes up in September. Let me know how you get on with that, please, Faye. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to go straight to Helen, who came in with the number 8. 8 is the gate. 8 is the gate. Hello, Fion. Give me a number between 0 and 65. Now, is anybody else having any trouble with the screen freezing? Fion, Faye, Pauline, Michelle, Sharon. Can you all see me? Has the screen frozen? Faye's saying hers has frozen, but it could be her. Has your screen frozen? Or am I transmitting okay? No, it's good. Okay, so it's just you. I'm glad to say. I'm sorry for you, but I'm happy for me, Faye. Okay, fine. Okay, so I'm working with Helen on number 8. And number 8 is 2 worlds coming together. 2 worlds coming together. Okay, so things are going to start to consolidate in terms of the thoughts that you have and the physical reality that you're experiencing, Helen. I've not spoken to you for absolutely ages because I've been offline and I've been taking a well-deserved, well-needed break. But I'm back on it now to some degree. So I'm going to pick 8 cards for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Power. You can't make it up, can you? It's come up. You chose 8. I mean, look, the magic come. There's the deck. You saw me count them, and it's come up with 8 on the card. And this is finding your power, Helen. All I can say to you is, and I said 2 worlds coming together, and there's the 2 worlds coming together. It's 2 personalities coming together. It's the lion, lioness, and the governor channel shaman. Shamanistic state is obviously trances, living between 2 worlds, which I said 2 worlds coming together. 8, the gate, between thought and form, between thoughts and form. It's the manifestation of your goals. So I would say at the moment it's looking for opportunities for the fulfillment of your goals, and maybe even thinking of some goals, because where attention goes, energy flows. So that's very powerful. I'll pick a card for you, Helen. Fulfillment of wishes and Pandora's boxes opening. Balance of energy, fruitfulness. Again, a very male card. And it comes up with 9, the divine. So you've got 8, the gate, to 9, the divine. So this looks like divinity and godliness, and your goddess, God energy is going to be September, opening up very, very successfully, but you've got to stay in your power. So if you feel powerless, I don't know where you are health-wise and your emotional state and your mental state. I feel, just having said that, the thoughts that you are gaining in strength, the fact that you are finding that the dots are joining now where it might have been not a good picture, and the picture is forming. I would be looking for people who are carrying answers for you, because you're not on your own. A lion is in a pride. So it's your team. It's who you vibe with. So your health is a lot better. Yes, I was feeling that, and thank you for telling me. So more powerful. September, fulfillment of wishes. And I'll just pick another card out of the other deck for you. Ripeness. Things coming to fruition. So this is not saggy fruit that's dried up and falling off the tree. This is ripe, beautiful and bountiful. And you can't make it up. I said September, and that card just picked up randomly has got September, which is the 9th month. So I think September is the time for you. So between now and September, just round the corner, I'll probably be back in the UK by September. Things are looking good, Helen, and you're telling me that you're feeling better, so I'm very pleased for you. Well done. Michelle, 37. Okay, so 3 is Trinity, mind, body, spirit, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. So it's all about the balance of your mindset with your heart energy and your physical health, and you know the way that you experience the physical world. And 7, gateway to heaven, is balance between all the chakras, and 3 and 7 is 10. I'm looking forward to September. Might even be the end of August, Helen. I'm not yet certain. 3 and 7 is 10, which is going full circle. Hi, Claire Jeffries, which is going full circle. So it's the 1 and the 0. It's the I am, the 1. The 1 is the I am. That's defining you. And 0, I said that before, it's a still point. So this is an important time for you, Michelle. Are you there, Michelle? I think you're still with me. So I'm going to go down to the 37th card. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're seeing it before me. And it's a chakra card, interestingly enough. First chakra card, there's 7 in the 55 deck pack. And I'm filming on YouTube without interactive messages, and I'm on Facebook Mr. GTV channel platform with interactive. So if you've just joined me watching this on YouTube, then you need to, if you want to see what's being said, you need to subscribe. It's free, Mr. GTV. Okay, so this is an upside down, which means you've got nothing to do with it. If it was that way up, right way up, then I'd be saying to you, you need to do something about this. You can't do anything about this. It's being done for you automatically by spirit, by God, by love, by the universe, by higher intelligence, whatever words you want to use, by angels. Sacral chakra, sacred chakra, sexual chakra. It's all about your sexuality. It's about your gender. It's about how you are at the moment as a woman in the world and what your contribution is with your feminine energy with yourself and to those that you vibrate with. So it's actually taking stock of your position in your tribe. Mum, daughter, sister, mum, auntie, all those roles that you've got, the woman in the home, the woman in the world, and it's looking at that, and it's a time for you to consolidate that position, because there is a duality. In other words, there's a flip side, like you flip a coin and you don't know what it's going to land on, heads or tails. Sometimes you can be super intuitive, right brain feminine, and other times you can be left brain logical, and you can be manly and assertive and authoritarian and judgmental and linear. I feel that the duality of that is almost can come out a little bit with an imbalance, with the greatest of respect and love. And I think when you get that card, it's put some attention on that chakra. So in other words, you would wear orange. You would not only wear orange, you could have an orange crystal. You could focus on your sacral area, which is 3 fingers. If you put 3 fingers below your belly button. So your solar plexus is 3 fingers above your belly button. And yes, pick a number, Claire. I asked you when you came in. Pick a number between 0 and 65, Claire. You'll be my last reading. I've been on a roll. I've loved it, but I'm taking it slowly at the moment. It doesn't drain me, but it's now 11:30 in Thailand, and I value my sleep. Yes, Claire, pick a number. So you focus on your sacral chakra, 3 fingers below your belly button, and you visualize an orange energy ball there. 12, Claire, you're next and last. And what I'm going to say is that if you focus your energy there and you expand the energy there, and if you have a challenge with that, contact me and we'll have a chat. Then you will find that you will create the power of your gender, and it will generate more power for you. That chakra is all about generosity, so it's about giving away. It's about Genesis. It's about new beginnings for you as a woman in the world. It's about genetics. So I would also be aware, don't want to get into personal stuff here, of your genetics and your hormones and that sort of area in a woman. If that was a man, it would be testes. If it was a woman, it would be ovaries and reproductive stuff. It's also about the generation, the creation and fertility at the moment. So all these things come to mind, and you'll know what's right for you when you pull that card. So I'm going to pull a card for you now. And I'm pulling the Destiny card. And what I'm saying for you there, the Destiny card, is that this is a woman at the head of the tribe. Exactly what I've just described, that you are taking your position as a woman in the world. And I did say to you that 3 and 7, which was the number that got me to this card, is 10. And on that card is 10. You can't make this magic up. Now, before I had Faye, and I hope she's still watching, and she couldn't take the only thing that I've said tonight that somebody can't take, but I'm absolutely happy with that, because she needed to hear that May was a significant month, and she said she can't think of an opportunity that would take her in a direction that would make her between now and September in a project that's more playful or might involve children. I think she'll be remembering something that she couldn't remember in the moment when I posed that to her. Or maybe there was a potentiality for something there that didn't evolve, and maybe somebody she met in May will reapproach her, and that will happen, and then she'll go, oh, that's what Mike meant. This is how the numbers come out, and the 10 is significant, and what this is it's a gathering of women. So I see leadership here for you, Michelle. I see leadership. I see you taking control as a strong, assertive, male energy female, but I also see you using your femininity, your moon side, your goddess, to step into your power, to be running some sort of women's group, or to be working with women. Now, I've not asked you to comment. Can you take any of that, Michelle? How are you with that? Does any of that make sense? Because I'm not going to change it, but because that's what you needed to hear. But can you take that, Michelle? Hope I haven't sent you to sleep. Right on the screen. So she's put in, when you're free tomorrow, could you contact me? So obviously she wants to say something privately to me. Yeah, okay. Of course I can, Michelle. But just give me a yes or no. Does that resonate? Does that get you thinking? Think it's more of the B&B. Okay. So it's about the bed and breakfast project. Okay. Absolutely. Makes sense to me. And you've just named it there. So I'm going to choose one more card from my Osho deck. Then I'm going to work with Claire. Okay. So that's the card I've chosen for you. And it's the Master. So this is really the guru. But you've got to be a guru, not a guru. This is you stepping into, talked about a duality and talked about you being able to be a left brain male and a right brain female goddess. To actually make this happen, you've got to master the ability to handle both those energies within you that you've got. So it's mastering the moon, which is the femininity. Moon is female, it's right brain, it's silver. Sun is gold, it's male, it's left brain, and it's gold, yeah? So as well as having orange around you for your sacral chakra and working with your feminine reproductive energy center, silver is going to be important to you, in my opinion. And new moons and getting out in, and there's more than one project. Okay, Michelle, yeah, I'll contact you tomorrow. Bear in mind I'm 6 hours ahead of you. Let me know what time, and my cut-off point would be something like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So if we can talk in your morning in the UK or your afternoon, I'm happy. Once it gets past sort of like 4 o'clock, late afternoon, I won't be able to talk, but you know I will talk to you. So I hope you can take that, and I'm going to go to Miss Claire now, Claire Jeffries, who's chosen 12, and 12 has got the components of 1 and 2 to combine to make the new number 12. And so the 1 is the I am. I've said that so many times, it doesn't change for a different person. It's the I am. It's the singularity. It's who you were brought here to be. It defines you. It's your person. It's your personality. It's your core mission. Thank you, Michelle. And the 2 is duality, up, down, left, right, male, female, black, white, yes, no. And it creates 1 and 2 is 3, which is the Trinity. So I feel that, again, you're in an identity. I'm going to use the word crisis. I don't mean trauma, but you're in a catalytic state. You're going through change, and you're being given an opportunity to regenesis yourself. In other words, reinvent yourself. So it's a reinvention of you, Michelle, whether Claire, whether you knew it or not. I'm talking to Claire Jeffries. So an opportunity to reinvent yourself, Claire. And I'm going to go down to the 12th card and get the story out now. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's the card. And these cards have all been energized with my master generator crystal all day, ready for tonight, this reading, and I've been powering up and getting ready for it. And again, interestingly enough, you've got a base chakra card. So there's only 7 chakra cards. We've just had a chakra card with Michelle, and that was sacral. And this actually is about your physical. So this is, okay, so you've got to look after your health. I don't know anything about you, Claire, but you've got to be aware of your health. I'm not putting any diagnosis into this. I'm just saying that for your journey, your evolution, your regenesis, as I've just said, evaluating yourself, what you've actually got to do is you've got to put some attention on yourself and your own health, because you've got a journey throughout. You've got a growth journey, a change journey, a transformation, and you want to be in the best physical, emotional and mental state to do it. So that's telling you. And I did say that, you know, you chose the 1, and I said it's the I am, and you can't make it up. And we came to the 12th card, and there's the number blooming 1. That's happened so many times tonight, the magic of the cards and just the connection. You know, I say it, and then I pull the card, and the card justifies it, gives me the acknowledgement that what I've said is absolutely correct. So this is a really powerful card session for me, because I haven't done this for a while. So this is, the cards are working well for me. Thank you, cards. So again, for you, wearing red, getting deep, dark, dense crystals, if you're into crystals, around you, and putting attention on your physical health, which I would suggest is important. Sleep, good hydration, drinking plenty of water, 2 litres for ladies, 3 to 4 litres a day for men, supplements, good nutrition, no crap food, no fast food, you know, just getting yourself physically fit, because you've got a journey this year. You've got positive challenges, and you want to be in the best vehicle that you can. And the vehicle I'm talking about is your body, because your body carries your mind around. So if you've got any health challenges, get them sorted out. And if you're feeling okay, maintain that. Okay, Pauline, just one moment. I didn't write it down, but if you've asked me for that, just one moment. Let me just see. Ah, yeah, you go. Yeah, okay, Pauline, that's no problem. I'll do you next. Yeah, I apologise. I missed you there. We had a blip in Wi-Fi, and I found you, but it didn't have the number. You just told me now that you asked for 25, and so I will honour that reading. Absolutely no problem at all. Just one moment now. So let me get back into Claire, who wearing red, getting yourself round red, getting yourself round. No, don't apologise. Don't apologise. It's absolutely fine. Ultimately flexible. So what you've got to do, in my opinion, Claire, is concentrate on your physical health, because you've got a physical journey. And this is going to be something that's very real. You're going to see the evidence of this transcendence, of this journey that you're going on. Let me just find out what it's all about. So it's about material harvest. It's the answer to a prayer. So you're going to come into money, or something that's going to generate money. So if you've got on your mind financial challenges, if you've got a concern about money, this is telling me that you're going to be okay, that there's coins here, that there's food here, that there's plenty here. So you're going to be cool, you're going to be okay. So, I mean, it's a personal thing, but can you take this, Claire? Physical health, on a journey, financial challenges, or thinking about things that puts you in a more financially secure situation, and you're being given the confidence to go ahead with it, but you've just got to make sure that you've got the physical constitution, that you've got the mental focus and the emotional balance. Can you take that, Claire? Because I'm going to pick another card from this deck. It's come up with isolation, which means you've got to be very cool. I use the word cool, and I just said this is going to be very cool. So in other words, you've got to be very cool and calm and measured. Yes, you just never put yourself first, so we'll start doing it. I think you've got to. You've got to. And it says you've got to be cool. You're not got to be hot. So I don't know whether or not you run hot and cold, but you've got to be cool. You've got to be cold. You've not got to let stressful situations heat you up. I'm in a hot environment here, and I'm a hot-blooded man. I'm a Taurus. I'm a bull. I go in like a bull in a china shop, and that's my personality that I... hi, Mark. That's my... God bless you, Mark. Thanks for joining me. That's my personality, and that's my duality. So your duality is that you can be a bit hot-headed, and you've got to stay cool during this challenge. And that's all the cards are saying to you, that everything's going to be cool. There's nothing to worry about. There is plenty for you. You know, there's no scarcity for you. I'm not saying there's abundance, but there is a material harvest, and that suggests a harvest is. Now you see, I very rarely talk about myself. I don't talk about what star sign I am. I'm not an astrologer, you know. I'm not into astronomy. And I just said I'm a Taurus, and you've just Taurus came to mind. I told you what I am, and you're a Taurus too. Bullheaded. But people love us. We're very gregarious. We're very grounded. We're very secure. We're very safe. We're like our home comforts. You know, so people can bet on us, Claire. We don't let people down. So nice one, Claire. I hope you can take that and stay cool. Stay cool. Something I'm working on, keeping my temperature down, if you like. Yeah. Not getting carried away with things, really, being grounded on that matter, which interestingly enough was being grounded was the red root card, wasn't it? The root grounded card. So be grounded, because you have got physical change. So keep your feet on the floor. Don't let you don't get carried away with this. Okay. So 25. Right, Pauline, Elizabeth Pierce. There we are, Pauline. Okay, Pauline. 25. 2 is duality. It's the Jekyll and Hyde in you, if you like, or the male and female balance, the bipolar issues. Not saying that you're bipolar, but we all have extremes, and it's finding that balance. And 5 is change, and 2 and 5 is 7, which is the gateway to heaven. You'll have a more heavenly life. You'll have more heaven and not hell if you change and control your triggers. Don't get triggered so much. So let's find what card it is, and let's find out what's going on for you. Now, obviously, these are single card readings that I'm expanding on by you're giving me a card, I'm pulling a card as the card reader, and I'm also going to my spiritual deck. You know, if I was, you're welcome, Pauline. If I'm doing a full deck, I mean, we're pulling out past, present, and future, chakra readings, crystal readings, all sorts of things. Doing a full spread with a pyramid. You know, it's an hour. I'm giving you. I've been on at the moment 42 minutes, and I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 readings. Okay, so it's brief, but it's accurate as you are witnessing. 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's wisdom. Upside down, wisdom. Reviewing your life. It's the red book. It's like this is your life. It's a bit like the Akashic Register. The Akashic Register is an inventory of where you've been and what you've done. So this card is telling me to tell you, Pauline, to take stock, to stop and to review where you are, who you're with, and what you've got. And are you where you want to be? Are you in a place that you plan to be? And if not, why not? Because you're going into a new house, and a new house actually isn't a physical place. It's a new hara. A house is a hara or a dancing. You're going up, you're transcending into a higher, evolved version of you. So you're doing well. You're going to come out of what's hell and do well. And you're going through change. You're going to change, and you're going to get your energy from sunlight, bright, shiny people. Stay away from negative people. Stay away from dull people. Stay away from anything that bores you or displeases you. In other words, takes away your ease. And you've got to be extremely wise. Wisdom comes through you, not from you. So listen to your intuition. Be intuitive. I don't know if you consider yourself to be an intuitive person, Pauline, but let me pull another card to give you more information, because as I say, they're just brief readings. So you can't make it up, can you? Discontent and boredom. Discontent and boredom. Creating balance, and it's rather like you're looking into the building. You're looking, or you have been looking until you heard this reading. So I think this will resonate. You're looking into the darkness where the beauty and the palace and the playground is out here. So you've got to turn around. This is the duality of you. Whatever you're doing at the moment, do the exact opposite. Now that's a weird piece of advice, isn't it? But I think you'll know what I mean. So you've got to do some lateral thinking here. This is where your intuition kicks in. This is where I said wisdom doesn't come from you, it comes through you. Because if you do more of what you're doing, you're going to get more of what you're getting. If you keep going in this direction, you're going to head exactly where you know you're going. And that's more into the darkness. You've just written that's true on you've got to turn around. It's there for you. The universe wants you to have this palace. It wants you to have this playground. It wants you to come out of the darkness and turn into the light. And this is why it comes up. See, you're looking in the darkness and there's the light. So if you turn around and do the opposite, and this card here is saying that review what you've done and do the opposite, and there's the sunlight. Go towards the light. I know that's a bit of a cliche. Go towards the light, you know, like Poltergeist. Don't go into the darkness, go towards the light. But literally, if something feels light, it's right. Spiritual people, people on a mission, going through transformation and transcendence, people who are evolving should feel enlightened. We call it an enlightening, inspiring experience. And enlightened means feeling light and bright. So are the people that you're hanging around with light and bright? If they're not, get rid of them. Or send them love, wish them well, send them healing and move on. They're not your tribe. Don't do things that frustrate you or take your power away. Get away from psychic vampires. Get away from people who drain your energy. Find people that empower you, and if you can't find them, empower yourself, more to the point. So, like REM said, shiny, happy people. And yes, I think I am evolving, you've written. The cards say that there's a new house for you. That card that you chose first said there's a new house for you. And the card that I chose said there's a new house for you. But if you do what you're doing at the moment, you're going away from it, not towards it. So it's saying turn round. I think you'll know what that means. I'm going to choose one more card from my Osho deck. What a brilliant card to finish with. The Creator. You are the creator and the designer of your own life. In fact, you're the scriptwriter. You're the producer and the director of a life that you can be a superstar in. This is saying turn round and you'll find the light. There's change for you. It's positive. There's a new house. There's a new hara. In other words, a hara, you've got 3, lower, middle and upper. And wherever you are at the moment, you're going to go up. That you are the creator. And it's actually saying that you are, not your partner, not your boss. You are the creator. And this is where the wisdom comes from. Yourself. You are your own best expert. And you can be a superstar because it's all about regenesis. It's about reinventing yourself now by doing the exact opposite of what you thought was going to happen. If you want to chat, I'm here for that. I'm going to close there. I've been on an hour. It's been an absolute blessing and an honour. I'm on YouTube here. Thank you, guys. Next time, if you want to see what people are saying, come on the Mr. GTV Facebook platform and you can interact. And I might actually do another one before the end of the month, both on Mr. GTV and also on Facebook Live. But you honour me. I offer this with love for your information. And I think it's wise now to think about what's being said. And I'm going to bed shortly because it's midnight here. But take this to bed with you and ask for some insights in your dreams. Because as you go into alpha, theta, delta sleep, you expand. And what you'll find... Hi, Natalie. I don't know if you wanted a card, but I'm closing now, but next time, yeah? What actually will happen is your loved ones, your spirit guides, ascended masters, whoever's there, ETs, they'll all come round you and you'll be communicating with them in your dreams, and you can get dreams about the themes of your future life. Dreams about the themes of your future life. Your dream life is very, very much a part of your physical life. And so you can program your dreams. You can go to bed and say, I want an answer to this, or I want to ask a question, or I want something to be worked out for me. And you go to bed, and then what I do, pen and paper by the side of your bed, and if you woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning or whenever, write down what you're dreaming about. And if you wake up in the morning, put your feet out of bed, ground yourself and say, what was I dreaming about? Get the theme of your dream, because that's a clue to where you need to go. Find out the theme of your dream and get the clue about what to do. Be powerful, guys. Enjoy your mind. Lots of love. Good night.